and today I'm playing Global Space Program while also trying to entertain people in world economics right now. As most people know right now, it's kind of crappy. Not gonna lie. Oh, did I forget to lock the landing gear? Oh, I forgot to lock the landing gear. Oh, there we go. Alright. So, while I try to get this plane up in the air, let's talk about the world situation right now. As of late. Whoops. But yeah, I think everyone should know right now that, with this entire virus thing. But let's start at the beginning of this year. Starting off in 2020, well, we had this crisis between Iran and the US, where legit, the US decided, hey, let's kill one of Iran, or was it Iran or Iraq's? Oh, hello there. Yeah. So, basically right now, well, uh, Iran or Iraq, we're kind of mad at us, the U.S., for basically killing one of their top tier generals. As in, they got pretty mad. Not gonna lie, they got pretty mad, and they were like making threats and all that. Started to make threats. They bombed the U.S. a U.S. military base of operations. Like, dang. And the fact that like almost World War III started because of legit one person dying. World War III almost began. And to say that, oh, it's probably just yeah, it's just like World War III almost happened. It's not like the entire world was about to, experience the Third World War. Within the, 70 to 80 years later after World War One. I mean, World War Two. Sure, World War One was 100 years ago, 100 or so years ago. World War Two was 70 to 80 years ago. But anyway, yeah, like the fact that we were about to have the next World War because America decided, hey, why not just kill this one high-tier general that belongs to a country out in the Middle East? Whoops, World War III almost happened. Aye, aye, aye. Yeah, so we all know about that. Jokes went around, yada yada. You know how Iran or Iraq was gonna bomb the U.S. even though that I don't believe that would ever happen. I don't think it'd be even possible to do so. And then we have after that the coronavirus, as in Wuhan, Wuhan, hello, hello, ding, 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 coronavirus. And next thing you know, we're all in our homes, huddled up, trying not to spread this virus, that's equivalent to the flu, but somewhat worse. And when you really think about it, like, why, like, it's just like a little like another mutation of the flu, except, um, happens to be more deadly toward older people, more elderly people, and all that. But overall, it's not that bad. Even though they force us into our homes and say, "You there, you stay in there, you do not leave your establishment until we say so." And we got the whole, stay-at-home orders, and all that crap. And yet, now, like right now, in these, in like the past month or so, businesses have been opening up. People are getting back their jobs somewhat. Coronavirus thing kind of calmed down a bit. Everything's becoming normal again. But then, well, pow! Out of the sky, out of the blue, we have the Black Lives Matter movement. And maybe wondering, why are you talking about the Black Lives Matter movement? It's to end racism. Yet I have one major problem with the Black Lives Matter movement. It's just, it's just that when you actually think about it and you tie it into what you kind of learned in like middle school or like late elementary school, like fifth grade or so, and then like sixth grade up to eighth. When you learn about themes, and then when you think about it, what's the whole theme and purpose of the Black Lives Matter movement? Other than to end racism. Yeah, when you look at the theme, it's actually just only that, like, Black Lives Matter. But then people may wrong me and say, no, it means that Black Lives Matter too, yet where does it say that on the signs? Where do you hear the people chanting, all lives matter? Or Black Lives Matter also, or too? Black Lives Matter too? Out in the crowd in the protesting cities, do you hear that? No. You hear Black Lives Matter. You put that into context, it's just only Black Lives Matter. And I'm an Asian, okay? And I take that into defense, okay? But practically what they're saying is that only Black Lives Matter. As of now. No other lives matter. No other race, no other, just only black lives. Because, yeah, we've been abused so much, yet, all other races who've been in America lately, or any other country that has these protests, with, like, I think it's mostly America that does all of this, but, basically, it's just like, saying, oh, hey, look at this, we only care about these people, which is basically, like, if you took what Hitler was doing was like, only the Aryan race matters. I know I'm like taking this into, into another context, but hear me out. You know how Hitler, back in World War II said, oh, hey, only the Aryan race matters. And everyone's like, oh, hi Hitler, because, he would bring Germany back to its former glory, and, because he'll bring, justice to Germany and the Aryan race. Let's just say it's like that, but instead of, Heil Hitler, and, I'm bringing Germany back to its former glory, it's people going, die, die, Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter, Heil Africa, or whatever, hell I should be using instead of, Africa, but I think you might get my point. The fact that people are just chanting Black Lives Matter is absurd, it's dumb, it's stupid, okay? Don't get me wrong here, like, it's a good thing, but, at the same time, it's kinda racist in a way, so to say. Because it's, only towards black people, and not toward any other race, only towards black, as in, they're the only ones that matter. They're the only ones who should get, care and praise. Now, if, to say, oh, hey, all lives matter, okay, yeah, then I might not be, like, a little so racist here to say. I might, say, hey, I might support the movement, but when they say Black Lives Matter, and I think about, how to use the theme and all of that back, middle school and late elementary school, I just see that as another way to start a new racist movement and just to end it. I mean, don't get me wrong here, I'm not trying to offend anybody, but, when people say, Black Lives Matter, it just gets really on my nerves for just saying only that, one race matters compared to other races which also matter. Because, it's like really, really, like, it really gets on my nerves when I, like, when I think about, when they don't use their actual grammar and then they say only Black Lives Matter. It gets on my nerves a lot, and I'm not racist. I'm not trying to be, but they're flaring up more racism than they're trying to end racism. Like they're like saying, "Oh, we're gonna end racism," But when they, actually start using their, goddamn brains. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, it really ticks me off that they only say Black Lives Matter and not all lives matter. As I might have said earlier, they're just like, saying, like, it's only Black lives. Okay, we don't care about, other people. We don't care about people who might live in Asia, who might live in, in Europe, South America, North America, wherever. Besides, we don't care about that. We only care about people with, who are black or African American or African in this case. But see, it's like really frustrating when they just say that stupid stuff. I'm ranting on about this, but like it's so it's so oh god, I don't know how to say it, but it's like it makes me so mad, and it's it continues on, and yet they still don't know how to use their goddamn brains. Instead, all they're using is their goddamn, all their voice. They're just spewing out crap, like all over the place. Like, oh, you guys only matter. Everyone else, screw off. Like, if you bring this up to a person who's, like who's like, supporting the Black Lives Matter movement, they're either gonna say, oh, it includes Black lives, and yet when they chant Black Lives Matter, it only says Black Lives Matter. Does it say it includes Black Lives Matter with everybody else? All other races? No. Does it say that on the signs that are being waved around all over the place? Like Vive la Resistance, Vive la Resistance. Oh, Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. Does it say that on the signs? No, it does not. All it says are Black Lives Matter. And it's just so and it's like frustrating to me that people who are chanting those words are like so supportive of that one motive to support only Black lives, even though they think that it's supporting all lives by saying that only Black people matter. I mean, yeah, I'll get behind it if it's saying all lives. But then they've pissed me off now for saying, hey, guess what? Only these people matter. You are just crappy people, who don't matter in this case. And what gets me even more is that, like the police are trying to, stop these people from like actually doing something bad, like violence. Yet these people are still chanting, about like Black Lives Only Matter, they have violent protests and all that. And the thing is, if they were to say all lives matter and they're actually, actually saying that, I might be less racist. And I might actually support the movement. I might actually be a lot kinder. Maybe the police might be a lot kinder too for for actually getting supporting that kind of movement when they say all lives matter. The police might be friendlier. Protests may be a lot more. Back in the 80s, 90s and stuff. Sending American troops over to Vietnam and all that. Those peaceful protests. Yeah, like it could be something like that, like to end something that's really bad. Yet right now, it's just they're saying they're ending something bad, yet they're flaring up something bad. Put that into context with how Hitler said. I might have said earlier that only the Aryan race. Yeah, I do have a very good point. I think, considering that like all these people just chant in unison, Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter, and that's just infuriating. Like, for someone who may support the movement, say it may include Black Lives. I'm ranting on about all of this, but like they have no evidence to back up that they're including Black Lives to every other race out in the world. I know I'm like, angrily, like chanting on about all this, and that I've only briefly mentioned like the first two bad events that have happened this year, but that movement is really getting to me. Like the coronavirus, I can somewhat understand. Like it spreads from person to person, yet is it really that bad? Is it really that bad for somebody of, a young age, so like to a middle-aged person? I mean, if you're elderly, like old to the point where you're in your nursing home, like you're in your 90s, 80s or 90s, yeah, it may affect you. Yes, and all this coronavirus stuff, but it'll be okay. But for like younger people, you know, um, it won't really affect younger people that much. And you know, I've like seen a few videos on YouTube where like a few like a YouTuber or two got it, and one YouTuber said, they just all that happened was a little cough here and there, but the most important thing for them was like they were just dehydrated to the point where they're like drinking like water bottles, like entire like probably 52 packs up to like drinking down every single bottle within a 3-day period. And that's something that everyone should probably consider the fact of that the coronavirus affects people in many different ways. Some people may have breathing problems, cancer. Those people are more likely to get it and have more effects. It may affect them more than somebody who's fairly healthy, go has good lungs, goes outside just about every day and all that, or someone who's probably, exercising a lot, or someone who exercises just like a little bit. In the coronavirus, I know I like immediately flipped from like being an angry, person talking about the Black Lives Matter movement to just a person just talking about the coronavirus. It was the switch was kind of strange, yet it was kind of it's weird. I'd say it's weird that I switched from angrily talking about the Black Lives Matter movement to, hey, let's talk about some of the effects of coronavirus. But the effects of coronavirus, it could be helpful for those who were scared of getting it. But yes, basically it's just it's not bad. Well, it still affects you, but you'll be fine at least for the most part. If you're like your young age and you're not in like you're old, old stage, you're, in a nursing home, or you might have been through cancer, or you've been smoking so much for like the past 40 years to the point where your lungs are so bad that you possibly, you have to be on a ventilator or something like that. And, the coronavirus, what the media tells you is that, oh, it's horrific. Oh my god. You know, and they say, "Oh God, it will kill you if you get it." Oh my God, you got the coronavirus. Get out of here. No, you're gonna die. And it kind of makes no sense to try to scare people when you actually have, when there's actual facts that, young age people, who probably have smoked or, for like, their entire lives, or, have been, actively healthy, and all that, are is like, are like, okay, but like those who, like, have like have lung cancer, or any type of like a cancer thing, they're probably like affected by this, by like, by like, any means, like you have cancer, or you went through surgery, or, something like that. Like, there's a possibility they could be affected a lot differently than, let's say, like a healthy, healthy little kid, who's just minding their own business out. My next topic, well, really, I mean, I'm just summarizing up, what has happened this year. So I mean, there's no other really topic, but, if you want, you can suggest a topic, if you want to. Let's see. I mean, I have no really other topics other than, me just talking and summarizing. Yeah, yeah, okay, yeah, okay. I mean, you can talk about like any subject that's, like on your mind that you want to talk about. Like something that, has been, caressing your mind, and I may try to make sense of it in some way, and I may know what it may be about, but, just, you can just suggest, a topic that, we can talk about, like gaming, or, something like Twitch. Twitch. How about that? Twitch. We'll talk about Twitch and what's been going on in the, Twitch community so far. How about that? We'll talk about, what's been happening with Twitch lately. This wasn't, talking about Twitch wasn't planned, but yet it's okay. I'll be okay, like, to talk about Twitch, if it's, okay with you, because, so far Twitch, it's kind of messed up. Not gonna lie. I might as well just talk about it. So, as you may know, like Twitch, it's pretty normal right now, as you may see. But, you know, if you actually kind of pay attention lately, um, there's like a new like Twitch staff thing, and like one of the new members was just like, uh, random Blandy, I'll say, but basically she was basically, if you know Alinity, was basically Alinity. I don't pay attention. Well, I mean, if you don't pay attention to what's going on, I might as well just talk about it. How about that? But basically, what's going on Twitch is that, there's been like a new member to Twitch, a new like staff member, and the thing, and what many like Twitch streamers and other YouTubers have been talking about is that this new like Twitch staff member is like basically Alinity, who has a lot of power. Let's just say, you know, if you don't know who Alinity is, basically Alinity is a Twitch streamer who got away with a lot of things that she wasn't supposed to get away with in the first place. For example, giving alcohol to cats, which is a very bad thing. Because if you give alcohol to like a dog or a cat, like the outcome of their health is gonna be kind of bad. And to just to give context, um, yeah, Alinity Alinity is that kind of person. What game am I playing? I am playing Kerbal Space Program. And so far I'm trying to remodel my wait, did I spell that right? Boogaloo? Something like that. Electric Boogaloo or something like that. My electric Boogaloo. Yeah, I'm just making changes to it so that it's a little bit more it's flyable at least. But yeah, continuing off where I left off. Yeah, Alinity, basically the embodiment of I have more power, bow down to me, peasants. And Alinity had a lot of power that the Twitch staff, like a few months ago, didn't really care about the time where she had a nip slip, as in a part of her chest accidentally slipped out on camera, and nothing happened after that. Nothing happened. Even though Twitch staff was supposed to come in, ban her, she literally had to beg for the ban, as in, had to kick her off the site for some time. Alinity had to beg for the Twitch staff then to ban her because legit lots of people wanted her banned, and she forced the staff to ban her. Now, after that whole event, all she Alinity is still doing things that she isn't supposed to, and then there's this new staff member. What do they do? What is it that I bring up in this conversation about talking and gaming that provokes this new Twitch god, the god of Twitch, so to say, right now? This is the problem that most Twitch streamers have a problem with the new staff member. All they do is they remove the voice thing, which I really didn't I really kind of like slightly noticed, like like a little bit of talking. And how it's giving players the advantage. They like the staff member even talked about it in a stream they had, saying it gives players the advantage, in which that's not fair. Even though they prove themselves wrong by saying it gives players an advantage on a for a good on a good reason, yet they still remove it. And that I just think and just question, is this really what's happening right now? And Another like little bit of context. There is a stream that I've seen like multiple times. What about like the Twitch streamer? Like the new staff member? Yeah, but basically, they removed it because everybody thought the staff members sounded like a male, even though they were female. Which I mean, you know, from their standpoint, I can kind of understand that, but what purpose does it make if you're gonna get like if someone says you sound like a dude but you're a girl, just kind of correct them and just walk along. Yet the new Twitch staff just said, "Oh, you said I sound like a guy. Let's remove the one thing that it's kind of like a little gimmick to Twitch. Where someone can like use like the automated systems like speak what what they typed in when they like subscribe or do something like that. They just let me just remove this because people have been saying I sound like a guy, and it's strange and stupid. I've been told that I sound like a guy. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's the thing. You may sound like a guy, yet you just say, hey, I'm not, yeah, even though you're a girl, they say, and all that. But what this person does is, oh, I sound like a guy. Let's remove this talk thing. Yeet. And then there goes that out the window. And then, there's a streamer I saw in a YouTube clip one time who said, who literally argued against that. And, like, he made a good point, but, the fact that he may get banned for just saying the heresy. He said something so controversial yet so true. It's kind of surprising that he said something so controversial yet so true, and it's kind of like like wow, they actually took that as an offense of their voice, like wow, and then everyone was like, yeah, they're probably gonna get banned for like talking out against the new Twitch staff member. I'm like I believe them. It's basically just the facts that the slightest little, like, oh, you sound like a dude. You take that as a racial offense, and then you remove something that's kind of like a little fun thing for people to use. It says something about you. If you're like a female. And there have been memes. There's like I saw like one time on a YouTube channel. I'm not gonna say their name, or else I'm probably gonna get just raided by them for just mentioning them in this live stream. But like they joked about like Alinity and the new Twitch staff member facing off like like who has more power on Twitch. Is it Alinity or the new like Twitch staff member? Like which one is it? Like who has more power here? And like that kind of like got me thinking, like they both have power that no one else has. But what would happen if they were to face off of which one has more power in the sense, the Twitch staff or the Alinity who like let loose a little bit of cleavage, on camera without getting banned immediately. And I just got thinking like, wow, that's a good point. I mean, like who bans who? Does Alinity get banned or does the new staff member get banned? And there have been a few like really cringy clips of the Twitch staff member of just making weird furry noises that just disturb me to my core. like like getting like a little scratch in their head and just making weird furry noises. Kinda weird. Not gonna lie. I mean, yeah, it may feel good, but you don't have to make the furry noises in order to feel that good. You can just go, you just have the most relaxed face on planet Earth without making a noise. I mean, like, I may make a noise or two, but, like, both should go. I mean, very well point. Yeah, both should go for having too much power and, you know, one sounding like a furry, when having a little head scratch, the other, you know, not getting banned immediately when showing cleavage. Yeah, you're right. They both should probably get, you know, immediately smacked and banned from Twitch. Yet, you know, only a few people are brave enough to go up against them. And here's the thing, Alinity, let's go back to her. Alinity has done some not so kid-friendly things. For example, twerking, showing cleavage when it's practically banned on Twitch. Throwing a cat across the room, thinking, hey, why not I chuck a cat randomly? You know, it's okay just to, you know, like scream at a cat before then therefore chucking said cat across room, you know, cause you know. No, not the cat. Well, I hate to break it to you, that actually happened in one of Alinity's Twitch streams. Alinity had gotten mad at her cat for just casually minding its own business and just walking around on the desk and all before Alinity screams, picks up cat, chucks a cat, you know, just yeet. And, you know, Twitch is okay with it. You know, it, like, this got to the point where, like, yeah, it is animal abuse. Yes, it is. And, like, I think even PETA, you know, the one company that, you know, is said to not do animal abuse, yet it clearly, you know, is a lie, literally said, okay, we don't like the fact that Alinity is performing animal abuse, and the fact that Alinity gave vodka by mouth to a cat. Pizza. Pizza? Pizza. Oh, pizza, not, oh, yeah, I said I might have heard pizza. Pizza, but it's pizza, the P-E-T-A. Basically, like, the one animal control company that prohibits animal abuse, yet I think we all know that's a lie. Not, it's pizza, let's just say it's not pizza, it's pita. Like Peter, but remove the R and then replace, Pete. Yeah. Basically, the one animal control center that's really just, that says they don't like the fact that they take care of animals. Let's say that's a lot, but they literally tweeted out or somehow like did something out like put a Liddy on the spot. You probably shouldn't chuck a cat across the room and give it vodka by mouth, because if you give like any type of alcohol to a dog or a cat, either, you know, that's going to decrease their lifespan, and also it's going to be very bad for their health in the same sense. But Alenity just said, "Screw you! I'm gonna give vodka to my cat, and then since I have two cats, one I'll give vodka to, and one I'll chuck across the room, or it." Never kiss a cat. Well, Alenity did that and gave cat vodka, which then later in a later stream, the cat had some poop coming out, which is a sign that says that the cat is probably unhealthy. Because the poop, this is gonna take out of context one day, but like literally, when the poop was the cat's like butthole was completely like clean. There was like some like poop hanging out, just kind of just there, and that was from the cause of Alinity kissing the cat in the mouth, and then before spitting vodka into the cat's mouth. If you don't want to know what vodka is, it's a Russian alcoholic drink that if you drink enough of it, you'll be pissed drunk and practically dead on the floor. YouTube, screw you. I ain't gonna abide by your laws. Yeah, and Alinity does so much animal abuse. Even I believe she may be an illegal immigrant. Because I think she lives in Canada right now, but she's basically an illegal immigrant. I won't make you sad for the cats. I'm saying she's an illegal immigrant who moved from somewhere like Cuba, somewhere around South America to like near the seas of Mexico. She married a person up in Canada, moved there. I think she divorced, and I believe she may be an illegal immigrant. I think she may be an illegal immigrant. That being said, if she's an illegal immigrant, she has to be deported back. And she may lose the cat's custody, which may be a good thing, because the cats have been through so much abuse. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, God. Oh, God, don't mind me. I'm just looking at the tape for my, stop motion little set here. The thing that holds up my phone, and, the tape is a little gooey, and not sticky, don't mind me, I'm just taking off some tape here. My God, I can't believe that happened, jeez. Well, there goes that. There goes the tape, at least. Wow, that's really sticky, why is the tape sticky? Why was it gooey? Ew, disgusting. Ugh. Oh, Jesus. Yep. Yeah. It is a good thing that it's tape, but not in the fact that I didn't super glue a phone a selfie stick to a clipboard. Yeah, it is tape. It's a good thing I never just randomly out of the blue took some super glue and super glued the selfie stick to the clipboard, which would have been really hard to get out, and I would have been screamed at. Not gonna lie, I would have been. So getting back to the Twitch streamers and all that, yeah, Alinity has committed a lot of, I want to say, war crimes on Twitch. I want to say that. I really want to say she's committed war crimes on Twitch. I really want to say it, but I don't know if it's a good term to use. Is it a good term to use to say that she committed war crimes on Twitch? I think it'd be a good thing to say that, because she committed animal abuse, she's possibly an illegal immigrant, she let loose some cleavage, You know, it's not like, you know, like, you know, like what you may think, but like an actual like full out should I probably say this, or will YouTube get angry at me, or should I say screw YouTube and I'm gonna say it? Screw it! She let loose a literal. She literally had a nip slip, which she just let loose as just a her breast, you know, and you know she committed those war crimes. I want to. Is it okay for me to use war crimes as a way to say what Alinity has done on Twitch? Anyway, going back to Twitch staff, let's just say the Twitch staff member is basically Hitler for. It shows my way too slow. Yeah, it happens. Yeah, but the Twitch staff member who has a lot of power, I'm gonna say I'm gonna give them a title. How about feminine Hitler? Instead of trying to bring the Aryan race to its former glory, you know, haha, you can't catch me, I'm bringing Germany back to its former glory. Instead, it's, haha, you can catch me, I'm bringing feminines to its new glory. Let's just say, yeah, that'll be a good description for the new Twitch staff member. Feminine Hitler, who instead of bringing Germany together, it brings feminines together. I think that's good. And if you know, if Alinity or the new Twitch staff member has anything against me, ha, I use YouTube as a way of content, not Twitch. Ha ha. Even though I have like I may have a Twitch account, but you know, I only use it to watch Twitch streamers, and that's it. I'm gonna just wait for, you know, in case there's any comments that may come up. Read it, 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 read it. When is Reddit? If a female fox dies, her mate will stay forever. But a widowed fox will look for a new mate immediately. Oh, that's okay. Okay. Oh, that's wholesome. Oh, that's really wholesome. Wow. Oh, I can't believe I'm looking. Wow, I can't believe this is on Reddit now. Wow, this is very wholesome. Wow. 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 That deserves an upvote. Stop looking up boring stuff in politics. Well, you know what? How about I talk about anime for a change? How about that? I never did this before in any other stream, but why not I start talking about anime? How about that? So, um, you know, yeah, yeah. Let's talk about Fairy Tail. How about that? Fairy Tail. The the anime that finished recently. You know, that a very good anime, which I forgot to watch the entire last season of. Whoop-de-doo! I'm gonna need to do some catching up. Now let's talk about Fairy Tail and how character development is so. I think it's good. I'm not sure. I've watched too many animes to know. How dare I? How dare? What? 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 What was it that I said? What, you want to talk about another anime? Or do you not want to talk about Fairy Tail here? Come on, come on. Yeah. What anime do you want to talk about, huh? I may not know it, but I'll talk about it. Oh yeah, I've only watched wait, I might on the last season I may be on episode well like 5 or 6. I'm at the part where they're battling Zeref. Spoilers, spoilers for anybody who's watching the stream after it's done. I'll talk about the entire. Let me sum up Fairy Tail in a nice short little way. Fairy Tail is about magic users. Okay, it's about a group of friends who work at a magic guild who they consider family, which it's a good plot thing. It's a good plot. It's a good plot. I like it. Um. Yeah, yeah. You've forgotten the ending, even though you scream at me for not watching said ending. Wait, why did that engine cut out? I don't like that. Oh dear. Fairy Tail. It's about eight. It's about eight. Or the plot development. There are two different kinds of plot. Regular plot and the specific kind of plot will probably get into a stream banned. My favorite character out of Fairy Tail. Oh dear. It's a tie between happy or happy and happy or not to. It's really like which one do I choose, Natsu or happy? Oh god. Oh god, I've been exposed. I know I can do the happy voice. my voice, my throat is dry, but I will try my best. Move my mic out of the way a little bit so that it doesn't, hurt your ears if you're listening to this on headphones. Oh Jesus. Ah, 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 ah. Aye, sir. Aye, sir. There I go. You're in love. Why am I doing laughs? I never did laughs before. Why do I do laughs? I've been watching too much anime. Fudge. Ah. I can barely do it. I can barely do it. If I try hard enough today and like literally screech at the top of my lungs, you know, after the stream, and I actually try my best to, you know, do it the voice. Aye, sir. I think that's better. My gosh, my face is. Oh no, I'm changing voices. Aye, sir. No, that's not it. Nope, 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 nope. Gosh darn it! Hold on, I have to search up the voice in order to. Crap. What's it? What? Okay, I'm gonna have to search the voice up on YouTube in order to actually know what, how to actually do it again. It's been a while since I do it. Jesus Christ, I'm sweating. Okay. Froach? If I remember correctly, um... Oh, yeah! Oh my god. You've misspelled Froach. There's an S in there, right after the O, but, yeah. Oh, yeah, the cute little, Neko cat who wears a, you know, pink, frog pajamas, which is really cute and adorable. It's really cute. Froach is really cute. Froach is really cute. If anything were to happen to Froach, one character named, Shadow, would literally kill anybody. Because yeah, Rogue's Exceed. Yeah, basically, if anything were to happen to Froach, any bad thing would happen to Froach, Rogue, legit, the man who's taking care of Froach, will literally go ham. He will murder an entire civilization just for Froach. I think. Or at least a few people in what I believe I've seen, but I want to imagine just like Rogue just going ham on a civilization like the Roman Empire just to find Froach, that or to get revenge on Froach. I just want to imagine that. I just want to imagine Rogue just going just completely ham, just being a badass, just killing the entire civilization the size of Rome, just to uh get revenge for Froach or to get Froach back. Okay, so that's how. Nuts! Natsu! No, wait. Puberty. Puberty. Why does puberty have to happen to me? Why does this have to happen? I can no longer do a very cute little cat voice. No! No! Jesus Christ! I need to practice my voices more. I hear Happy in the background. Oh yeah, I was playing like an audio clip, so I can actually like remember what Happy's voice sounded like. Step on him. Oh. Who do I ship? Natsu and Lucy Gray and Juvia, uh, Gagio and Levy. Basically the ones that would make the most sense and the ones that would make the most wholesome content. Ah, Jesus Christ. I don't have anything on this thing to break. Only have. There I go. Oh, Jesus. Here we go. Kamikaze. How much does this thing cost? Wait. Alrighty then. Yeah, I believe I'll end this stream here for today after I ranted for a portion of it about the Black Lives Matter movement and being an angry communist. Anyway, there's the Clone Armory signing out.